Okay, so background: Sojourner Truth was born like around 1797. But she was born into slavery with her original name being Isabella Bonfrey, and she's known for being a very effective um, activist promoting abolitionism and women's rights. And she was one of many whom escaped and then eventually became influential figures who gave speeches nationwide. So in her early days, to reiterate, she was born into slavery, and she faced mistreatment as like she was repeatedly um, bought and sold around New York, and um, whenever like at the duration that Truth remained with her final owner, like she began a family of her own with another slave, Thomas, and together have five children. And um, and then whenever New York decided to emancipate all slaves, the year before that, her owner Dumont promised to free Truth a year early, but then refused to do so when she had no choice but to be less productive because her hand was injured. Alright, seeing the ridiculousness of it all, Truth escaped anyway in 1846 with one of her children, Sophia. Right, and during her freedom, like it was it didn't take a long time before she heard that one of her sons were illegally traded into Alabama. Filing a case against Dumont, she became one of the first black women to successfully win a case against the white man. All right, and a quote above it says, "I did not run off, for I thought that wicked, but I walked off, believing that to be all right." Right, shifting towards the Methodist faith, Isabella Bonfrey changed her birth name to Sojourner Truth in 1843. She was also inspired God, by God, who she believed gave her that name to go all over the country and then preach. Great. And joining the Northampton Association of Education and Industry, she met alongside other influential figures with the same ideas and reformers, including well-known reformers such as Frederick Douglass, William Lloyd Garrison, and many more. Right. In participating in America's first National Women's Rights Convention in Worcester, and then many more after that, Truth delivered many speeches. And then during the Ohio Convention, she delivered the most famous speech titled "Ain't I a Woman?", where she directly advocated for equal rights for blacks and women. And then with the audience like bewildered by her fierce approach of her oration, like indicated in the image to the left, like it prompted publishers to publish her speech under the title "And I a Woman." So she continued to travel nationwide, especially in Ohio and Michigan, mainly with, um, and like during her late years, like um, most, she lived and then moved into a town named Battle Creek in Michigan, and Truth was actually lucky enough to see abolition become reality after the conclusion of the Civil War, and and moved the country towards a more peaceful but still turbulent era for minorities. Like she eventually passed away in her home in Michigan, and had well over 1,000 people attend her funeral, with other reformers offering the eulogies. She unfortunately died on November 6, 1883. And then this was a portion of the eulogy from Frederick Douglass. Venerable for age, distinguished for insight into human nature, remarkable for independence and courage and self-assertion, devoted to the welfare of her race, she has been, for the last 40 years, an object of respect and admiration to social reformers everywhere. Right, and here are some interesting facts. With her, with Truth's parents being like West African origin, um, like during her childhood, before she was 9, she could only speak the Dutch language. During the Civil War, she helped enlist black troops to the Union Army, and then also advocated for prison reform, property rights, and universal suffrage. And despite her illiteracy, she had others dictate. for memoirs and then published them. She met Abraham Lincoln after being hired to work for the National Seamen Police Association. And he makes a quote that stuck by me the most. Those are the same stars, and that is the same moon that look down upon your brothers and sisters, at which they see as they look up to them, though they are ever so far away from us, from each other. And that concludes my presentation.